What's up, y'all?
No, I can't say that. I can't say that.
So, I want to talk about this case, this Amber Geyer case, cause it has me pissed the fuck off, and I'm sure it has a whole bunch of other people pissed off as well. But this is America, y'all. This is what we deal with. This is what we live with. I feel like this is like reliving Zimmerman when Zimmerman killed uh
I'll probably hear him when I come out.
Brown. I forgot his first name. I don't know why I forgot his name. But I feel like this is a Zimmerman case all over again, and it's fucked up, yo. I started watching the trial. I was watching the trial. I most importantly wanted to see the her testimony to see how much bullshit she was full of, and I'm watching one of the witnesses, the one that lived right directly across from him. He's crying. That's horrible. Anyway, like I got compelled with this story, and I was watching her testimony because I just wanted to see what she had to say. And first of all, if you guys haven't been keeping up on this whole trial that's been going on, I found out a couple of days ago that she actually violated a gag order. She was under a gag order, and one of the prosecutors told the judge that she had an interview with some news station. Trayvon Martin, thank you, traffic. She had a interview with some news station, and she wasn't even supposed to do that. She wasn't even supposed to do that. She wasn't even supposed to speak on the case or nothing like that, and she did that. So the judge was pissed off. And during that time when I'm watching that, she was that the prosecutor is telling this judge that she violated the gag order. The judge looks like, I was saying it since the beginning, I'm like, yo, that judge looks gangster. Like, she looked like she don't tolerate no type of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And when she found out about her violating the gag order, she was pissed. She was so pissed off that she took a break and she left the room because that's how pissed off she was. That's one. Her defense team tried to pull what's called a castle doctrine. If nobody knows what a castle doctrine is, a castle doctrine is basically like a stand your ground law. But these motherfuckers are so stupid because they're trying to use the castle doctrine on this case when she wasn't even in her fucking crib. So how can you claim that you are standing your ground and you're not even in your own home? That's one. Number two, they have pictures of both of the doors. She has some type of fucking contraption. Like, she has an extra attachment on the front of her door, which is very distinguishable. She had a bright-ass red carpet on her floor, dusty as hell. That was very distinguishable. And she's a hoe. Let's be fucking clear. This bitch is a fucking ta-ta-ta-licious, alright? This bitch is a fucking hoe. She was having relations with this guy, with Botham. He was married. He's not right in this situation, but she was sleeping with him, and she was sleeping with her partner. And she texted her partner. If you guys are not keeping up with the story, I'll just fill you guys in. When she shot this guy that she claims that the door was ajar, it's kind of like the Kanika Jenkins incident when the girl got found in the freezer, and they were talking about how the freezer door, and they were saying how heavy that freezer door was, and there's no way in hell that door could have remained open because the weight of it just closes the door. Same situation with this. Those doors were built, she said they were firefighter doors. So I'm assuming that there's some really fucking strong ass doors and they're heavy. I used to live in a condo in the co-op, and they have really fucking they got different type of doors and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But she shot him. She walked in the crib, claimed that she said, let me see your hands, and she shot him. She had gauze pads. She had everything to provide first aid, but she barely did that shit because she was too busy texting her side piece. She didn't perform the proper CPR that she should have. What else? It's so much shit that is so wrong with this case, but the biggest disappointment is that, well, first of all, people, let's be clear that the jurors do not determine how much time a person gets. That is not the jurors' decision. The jurors simply say guilty or not fucking guilty. The time is based on the fucking judge. The judge could be like, you got a day or you got 100 fucking years. So it's really mind-boggling the fuck out of me how this black judge can give this bitch fucking 10 years. And they said that that they really couldn't push for anything under 28 years because he wasn't even 28 years old. His birthday is September 13th and he got killed September 1st. So they're basically saying like she can't do less time than the amount of time that he was alive. Make sense? Did I explain that right? I think so. I made sense. Anyway. So, and they still wound up giving her 10 years. Good behavior, she'll probably be out in about 3 or 4. Her crying, nah, son, I don't buy that shit. I think she was crying just simply because she has to do a fucking bid. She got to do a fucking decade in that shit. And she's going to get fucked in her ass, maybe. I don't know, who knows. She's going to be somebody's bitch. She going to be somebody's bitch, I know that. So it's going to be hell for her. But did y'all see the video of, yeah, it's super bullshit. Did y'all see the video of the black cop finger combing this fucking bitch's hair in the courtroom? There's a black cop finger combing her hair like this, like, making sure her shit is all fucking straight. His brother, see, this is shit that fucking, I don't like going into religion and shit like that because people get their panties in a bunch and they get their feelings hurt when I start speaking my truth. But shit like this, like, your brother just got killed. He just got killed. Like, he just got fucking killed. This bitch did not try to fucking save him. She had a lot of shit on her as a police officer to help, you know, stop the bleeding or, you know, to put pressure on his wound and everything else. I even saw the video. They just showed a video of them performing CPR when the cops ran up in his crib and they were performing CPR. And this man is laid out. He was already dead. This man is laid out on his fucking living room floor and he got boxers on. Are y'all kidding me? She wants a sympathy. Yo, fuck sympathy. That bitch ain't shit, yo. Like I said, it was nothing remorseful. I felt no type of remorse. And like I said, his brother in the courtroom got up out his seat and gave her a hug and forgave her. Now, I'm a fucked up thinking type of person. First thing that came into my mind is, are you gonna start fucking her? I mean, it's not far-fetched. There's a lot of black men that love white women. Let's be fucking real. Let's be real. And there's a lot of island men that love white women. And I'm just confused as fuck as how this man is able to forgive this woman for killing his brother. I don't get how all these holy rollers and believers can find it. How do you find it in you to forgive someone for taking someone that you love's life? Hell no. I hope you fucking rot. And he talking about, I don't want to tell you to rot in jail. And I don't want to tell you to rot in hell. Nigga, bitch, please. Yeah, traffic, something's not right about that shit. The system is fucked up. But there's something that, like, 10 years? Nah, son. With all the discrepancies and all that other extra shit, she text, I think, please don't quote me, but I believe it's before or after she shot him. She texted her partner who she was fucking, you want to touch? That hug shit was weird as hell. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why it happened either. There's no way in hell I'm gonna forgive someone for taking my sibling's life. Like, you are out your fucking rabbit. You out your fucking mind. Out your fucking mind, yo. Like I said, there's just so many discrepancies with the story. The only exception where I would believe that she didn't know that she was in her apartment is if she was pissy fucking drunk. Now, let me say this. When she shot him, the police department put out a warrant to search his house for any type of contraband. For fucking what? What the fuck does that shit have to do with fucking anything? Even if he was smoking fucking weed, so fucking what? He's in his fucking house. What the fuck does getting a search warrant and searching this man's house for drugs have to do with him getting killed in his own crib while he was half naked, eating fucking ice cream, watching a fucking football game, minding his own goddamn business? I think so too, Traffic, because you know there's always somebody above pulling strings and shit, and there's always somebody, like, for example, like, I put up a video earlier of a woman who contacted me last year because she wanted to get her story out. She was arrested, and because she killed a man that she was dating. He was a pastor, and she killed him, and they locked her up. And they claimed that it was for, but she said it was for self-defense. She spent 21 days in jail, okay? Everybody turned their back on her because his grandfather was Otis Redding. And his other family member was like a very high respected pastor. So here we are with this fucking holy rolling shit and how they play a role in justice or whatever the case may be. So this woman, she had to spend 21 days in jail until they finally released her. I'll tell them get me. Yeah, and that's the thing, that if he, let's say if he was the cop and he was tired and he's coming home from doing a job and he walks into the quote unquote wrong house and kills this woman, he would have gotten an easy 25 to life. No questions asked. The jurors took, I think, an hour and a half to deliberate. That shit would have been fucking solved in 30 fucking minutes. Are you kidding me? Give me a break. Like I said, this is like another case of George Zimmerman shooting a young black man who was unarmed, killing him, getting away with it, and then being allowed to sell your fucking gun that you killed the fucking kid with. Like, who does that? This world is fucked up. The hate needs to stop. But most importantly, the hate needs to stop between us people of color, yo. Like, you know, people talk so much about, oh, stop the violence and Black Lives Matter and this, that, and the third. But in the same breath, you quick to kick somebody else down. You quick to throw up a fucking post and bash somebody or whatever the case may be. And it's like, you can't be half-ass fucking positive. You know what I'm saying? People gotta start fucking, like, people of color really gotta start fucking coming together and making shit happen. And realizing that, and need to wake up and realize that we're more powerful than we fucking think. But if you're not gonna utilize your power, then it's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep going through this shit over and over. You could have 1,000 rallies. You could have, a million fucking posts that get shared, 1 million likes, shit that goes viral. But what are you really doing? I feel like shit should... What the fuck is this little fly, like, flying around for? Sorry. I feel like everybody just has to do their part. Like, and I think it needs to start within their community. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to save the fucking world, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Just start within your community. Try, be a better person. Be a good person. Be a fucking role model. Be an example. Stop trying to stop clocking and jocking negative shit that you think is fucking entertaining when it's not. Like, we getting too old for this shit, and we've been living with this bullshit for too long and dealing with just injustices for too long, man. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. This guy, he was a baby. He was only 26 years old. He's a baby. He's a fucking baby. And if you look at him, he looks like just a regular schmegular type of guy, But it's just a really fucked up situation, It's just another case of injustice, and in about 2 weeks, this story will be a dead issue. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about it. Ain't nobody gonna be thinking about it and everything else. It's just, it's a constant. It's just gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep happening. And I'm tired of people saying vote, vote, vote. Fuck voting. Because again, there's always gonna be motherfuckers in the higher ranks that are gonna be pulling strings. The president ain't even fucking in control of his shit. He just got say-so for certain shit, you know what I'm saying? But there's even somebody above him that's pulling the fucking strings. You know what I'm saying? But it's really foul. 10 years. Good behavior. And she's white. But she was a hoe, y'all. Let's be clear that she is a hoe. Because she was having relations with 2 people on the job. I mean, not 2 people on the job, I'm sorry. She was just having relations with 2 different men at the same time. Not saying that women who mess around with multiple dudes are automatically hoes, but damn, Joe, you fucking... Probably gotta get my portable tomorrow. I sold that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. I'm trying not to smoke while I'm live. I don't think it's gonna work. You hear it keep going like this, right? Cause I keep lighting my L and it keeps going out. I'm trying to be like, trying to have like a PG, a friendly, family friendly video. Oh wait, it's not family friendly. I was already cursing. Scratch that, y'all. White fucking privilege. Yup, you got that right, Tiz. I haven't seen anything other than the day it happened being on the news. Nah, girl, I've been clocking that shit for I've been clocking that shit for about a week, for like since it happened. I was If you want to touch her private parts, that's the kind of messages that they were sending to each other. They were sending explicit messages to each other. Brown people doing longer bids for non-violent crimes. Yeah. Did he do it because he needed to put his pain at rest? What do you mean by that? Did he do it because he needed to put his pain at rest? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean by that. Who is this guy crying? Oh, his father.
Never experienced a close death in the family because I had not heard his voice.
And she shot him twice. She shot him twice in the chest. I think once in the heart, if I'm not mistaken. But it's just really horrible, man. Let me know what y'all think, because I want to know what y'all got to say about this whole fucking ordeal. Because this shit got me livid. It makes absolutely no sense. But this is the world we live in. This is America, y'all. Wake up. Realize the bullshit. And try to change. Try to be a better person, you know? Be a positive role model. That's all I gotta say. Be a positive role model. This world is super jacked up. Alright? Deuces.